What is up, MMA fans? This is Tudolonte for Sherdog.com, and today I have the pleasure to talk with one of the fighters who is going to compete on the upcoming PFL Challenger Series 5, Mr. Carson Frei. Hello, Carson. Welcome on Sherdog. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine as well. Thank you very much. So, listen, I heard you are a school teacher. Is that right?
Yeah, I work as a para-educator in the school system. So basically, I just work with individual students or specific kids in each classroom with special needs.
Okay, so what do you teach in general? Or how do you help these students?
You know, I help kids with all different subject matters. I work in an elementary school, but usually I work with kids with challenging behaviors. So
okay,
it's just like mainly helping them out, stay on track and keeping them regulated and happy and make sure that they have good peer interactions and that sort of thing, making sure that they get to their classes and they transition, that sort of thing.
What do your students say about the fact that you are an MMA fighter?
Most of them do not know. Most of them, don't know. There's been a couple times, like, I went to school with black eyes, or I had a cut and had stitches in. Most of the time I do a pretty good job of just like, oh, I was in a bike accident or that sort of thing. I really try to just keep it separate. Most of the staff know that I'm a professional MMA fighter, though.
Do you believe that perhaps the students' families would be bothered to know that you are an MMA fighter? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe some. I mean, it's hard to tell. I don't know. I don't know. Possibly. Some might find it kind of intriguing, but basically, I just don't want anything to take away from their learning or from their school, so maybe having, a teacher or someone that helps them out being an MMA fighter, maybe that would be kind of a distraction, So yeah, I kind of keep it to myself, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I understand. No worry. So you are now scheduled to take on Bruno Miranda on March the 18th. Where are you doing your training camp for this fight?
So I actually opened up my new gym, and I'm sitting in it right now. We opened last month, and I was previously training in a garage, but I've been a pro for quite a long time. I've been an MMA fighter since I was 16. And so just through the natural progression of everything, I decided it was good to open up my own spot. And so for the training camp, I brought in my own sparring partners and have done all my conditioning here, all my fight preparation, training, drilling. All of it's been done through Grid MMA, which is my school.
So first of all, congratulations on your new gym. So, but did I get it right? You were training in a garage before?
Yeah. I was training in a like a bigger gym in Portland, Oregon, and I had some falling outs through that gym, and I decided through the pandemic, the pandemic hit. I was kind of at a crossroads with certain things, and so I ended up ditching my previous management and found a new manager, and everything just kind of worked out. I started training people out of a garage, and then it started to build, and then I came up with a business plan with my family, and we opened up a gym, and then I got a big show opportunity with the PFL, and that's how it's been going.
Man, that's impressive. Congratulations once again. I mean, it takes a lot of bravery and courage, especially in these times. Hopefully everything will turn out for the best. May I ask you, who are your main training partners?
Yeah, so my main training partner that I train with most is my student Joey Walker. And he's been a student of mine since he was 13, and he's 20 years old now. And as far as like drilling goes, like he's the best training partner that I could ask for, because he knows everything I like to do. So we do certain combinations. He knows the wrestling techniques very well that I utilize in jiu-jitsu, and the way that we structure things is every day we come in and we train MMA. It's not like you come in and you do a jiu-jitsu class or you go and you do a kickboxing class. Everything is always MMA centered and focused. And so Joey's 20 years old now, and he's had 4 kickboxing fights and a couple MMA fights already, and he made his MMA debut earlier this year and won by a 22nd KO. And my other training partners, I have to keep on the DL because there's they train at other gyms, and those gyms don't want them cross training. But I bring in certain guys to come in and spar. So yeah.
Okay, I understand that. That's fair enough. Who is going to be in your corner though during the fight?
I got my good friend Gary, who trains in jiu-jitsu, and he's been a friend of mine, and I trained his son for quite a while along with Joey, and then my wife as well, who's another coach at this gym, Haley Frei.
Okay, I understand. I'm guessing here you're the head coach of the gym, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the head coach, dude. Yeah, I've been doing this stuff for a long time. Like I'm 28 now. I started training MMA when I was 13. Out in a small gym in Lewiston, Idaho. Yeah.
Oh, please continue. Sorry, it
Oh,
was just
yeah. I started training at 13, and then I ended up having my first MMA fight at 16 at an Indian reservation, and ended up winning by knockout. And I was like kind of popular at school for a couple weeks, and then the rest was history. I fought as an amateur for a little while, and then turned pro over in Oregon. And yeah, I've trained with Ricky Simone, Brent Primus. I went to the same gym as Chael Sonnen, so Austin Vanderford, big names over in Portland,
Yeah, for sure. So you are also responsible for your own strategy, for your own game plan for the upcoming fight. Did you have the chance to watch some footage of your next opponent? Do you usually do it, or I don't know, do you prefer to enter to step into the cage and feel the sensations of the moment?
Yeah, I'm a guy that I really like to watch a lot of footage. I like to see what the other guy does. And yeah, I did that for my next opponent, Bruno. And so, yeah, I mean, you come up with certain game plans in your head, but obviously, like, a fight's a fight, and you got to be willing to transition and do things differently if need be. But there's certain things I'm looking to exploit in the fight, without a doubt.
You mentioned that PFL got in touch with your management. It is indeed a big opportunity for you. May I ask you, the main motivation that for you to join the Challenger Series?
Money, dude. I mean, having the opportunity to possibly get in a tournament to win $1 million, like, without a doubt, that's always been a driving force just through fighting, is to have something to show for it, and as you get older, you want to make a living for your family. And that's been the biggest motivation, is to do something I love and make a living off of it.
Have you already watched the Challenger Series so far?
I watched a little bit, not too much. It's nothing against the PFL. It's just that I'm a super busy guy, you know. Got a, you know, obviously my school job, and then I got my gym here, and then I do training on top of it. And so, yeah, I watched some stuff online just to kind of get a feel for things, and I've been following them on Instagram and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and if I may ask you, what do you think about, you know, the format in general, or your, you know, your expectation for this experience?
I think the winner of our fight with me and Bruno in the main event, I think that we're going to be in the tournament. Looking at the other guys, I don't think that they have the track record that we do. I think that we have the most impressive wins on our resume, and we're the most exciting fighters out of everybody. So I think it's going to be a good show, and yeah, I think it's going to be. I think the format is great. It looks super professional. I like what they're doing with the guest commentary and the judges, the celebrity judges. I think it makes for a fun time.
Do you have a message for your next opponent?
Get ready for a fight, my brother.
Carson, before I let you go, have you already picked your workout song?
I have not, but it's probably going to be The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Okay. So I finished my questions. Do you have any last message that you would like to share with us today?
Thank everybody at Grit MMA, and thank you to my manager, Roman Isbell.
Carson, thank you very much for giving us a little bit of your time today. Best of luck with their upcoming fight, and hopefully I'll hear again from you in the future.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.